I was lucky enough to get called up to play for Dublin at the time. You're talking, I was playing with county and I was playing club, so I was out nearly 6 times a week. Going up to when I was around 30, I injured my neck. Made that decision then to hang up the boots more or less and stop playing. That's who I identified as at that time. That was my story. And then suddenly I had no story. That was taken off me, and I was taken off me unexpectedly. Didn't have a clue who I was. It was difficult. It was a difficult time for me. But I was approached by my club, Lucan's Fast Foods, to see would I be interested in refereeing. I hadn't even thought about it, but then I started refereeing underage. Hadn't a clue what I was doing. It was actually a very good path and a second sort of chance for me to get back out there. My fear was around would I be able to do the job correctly. Knowledge of the rules while on the run is a whole different ballgame. You have to let the person know what they've done, and then you have to sanction correctly. But I did start into courses and realising how poor I must have been at the beginning, because I hadn't done those courses. 2016 I think it was when I originally went on to Accelerate programme, the national one. And I refereed my first All-Ireland in 2017. It definitely is one of my highlights of my life, refereeing Croke Park. Yeah. You embrace it, you embrace every single bit of it while you're there. A mix of excitement, of nervousness, of pride. Everyone is just so happy to be there, but you also have a job to do. You go and do a club match, or you do an under-12 match, or you do a schools match. You will have always someone on the sideline that will not agree with you, of course. I've often been on the pitch and actually had made a mistake and went to the player, I'm really sorry. I actually didn't see that from my angle, but I definitely will keep an eye on it for the next time. And that's okay to do, but to have to listen to it from the sideline is tough. Referees will make mistakes, but then also players make mistakes. Managers make mistakes. You'll often find that if players are annoyed and come off the pitch, they're given out by the referee. And that does filter down through. And you'll often hear then younger ones on the sideline giving out about the referee. So then you have a knock-on effect of a lot of referees won't be doing their job. Then you have a knock-on effect of, well, we don't have enough referees to referee those matches. Just from one person that might be shouting on the sideline. And I wonder, do they realise psychologically what they're doing to the person that's standing in the middle of the pitch? Only for I'm standing on his grass pitch, he felt he had a right to shout at me. Now I don't tolerate it at all, to be honest. I don't listen to it. If you can get over that hump and just ignore it, then your refereeing career will just be amazing. The referees respecting players, the players will respect the referee. When you come back to role models, and you have to make sure that the job you're doing is respectful, it's good communication, that your fitness is good, and you want that to be seen by everybody else. On a personal growth alone, my confidence has grown. I've made so many friends. From a fitness point is really good. A lot of people leave football and go into management, but not many players leave and go into refereeing. Because I teach, I would chat a lot, and I do talks in the classrooms about going into refereeing and trying to promote it. But is it something that we need to look at on the ground? Possibly. I see parents bringing children to matches. That's amazing. Let them stay behind, let them meet the players, meet the referee. If you've thought about it at all, do it. You give your availability, and that's the only times you'll get given a match. And that's the worst case scenario, you don't like it. Grant, at least you've tried. That pathway is already there. So all you need to do, your first step, is to approach your own club, tell them you're interested, and they will take it from there and help you along that path.